I spent some time in January, I'm not going to belabor it tonight, but in terms of what is just a well-documented fact in North Attleboro, we have one of the lowest per pupil expenditures in the state, and by per pupil, I'm talking about on average what we spend, per student in the district. It's the only benchmarking tool or metric that's available in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for us to compare to other districts. So it's just a piece of data that's really indisputable. And so when you look at our comp districts, in Department of Elementary and Secondary Education tells us who our comparable districts are. They're called dark districts. We also looked at our neighbors. We're the 14th, I believe, lowest. It changes every year. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we're the 14th lowest spenders on our students. Okay, again, indisputable fact. But if you want to kind of funnel it down, just looking at our neighbors or who our actual comparison districts are, we put 17 on the table here, and we're fourth from the bottom within our comparative districts. We're well below the state average, which is that band in orange up top. I do want to say, and I'm the first one to say this, the town has made a significant investment in our buildings over the last few years. I'm really talking about the operating budget here. This doesn't really talk about our capital spending, so we're talking roofs, windows, boilers. The town has been incredible partners with us over the last few years, trying to attend to some long-deferred maintenance. This does not factor that in. So I want to separate those two in case anybody confuses what I'm saying. And then just my final thoughts, and again, just a reiteration. I just think it's important, and we've had several discussions with parents and several meetings we've talked about this, but we're not whole. We're just not. And we need to get whole, and I think we need to start growing again. And then the final thing, I've already told you what my final bullet was, but if we don't fund things in a particular fiscal year, that doesn't mean the need has gone away, and we're going to keep working at it and figuring out a way to get it done. But that's kind of where we are tonight. So,
John, did your leadership team take this growth and improvement request and prioritize it?
this is not a prioritized list.
Did you go through that process, though? If Mike Bohr came to you and said, I can fund top 5 things, did you have a list ready to go?
I don't, but I could probably do it in 15 minutes if given the opportunity. Yeah.
Based on your discussions with the
Yeah.
leadership?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we really need 4 administrators at the North Attleboro High School for 1,000 kids? For another $100,000? We have 420 kids at AMVET with 1 principal. We have 1,000 kids at the high school with 3 administrators, and they're asking for another. So, I want to get behind these because I do think some of these are crucial and important. I wish they were prioritized. I think you can chew on that a little bit more.
What I'd like, if we're interested in this, is for the committee to come up with a number. And if you have a number in mind to say, we think we can support some amount, I'd love to go back and take the time and have a thoughtful discussion with the leadership team and kind of, go back to it. I don't want to, it's really a hypothetical exercise at this point. So I don't want to just kind of, we spend months on the development of the budget, so I don't want to sit here and try to prioritize in public. It's hard to do without a team of 20